Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Quickly, I'm going to say this because I want to get into these messages. Oh my goodness, Taurus, what a surprise. For those of you who are new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. For those of you who have stuck around, thank you. Personal readings, donations, likes, shares, subscribes, comments. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so very much for all that you do for the channel and the ways you support it. Taurus, I'm going to jump right in. This is going to be your mid-month November reading. This will be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, discern the roles or discern the information as you need to. Roles may be reversed. Taurus, I feel like this is a aha, coming to Jesus moment day, but I don't think, I know I whip on you guys pretty hard with the messages that come through, probably because you're my equal, right? I'm a Scorpio, so you're the equivalent to me on the other side of the wheel. Divine messages from Spirit. Your body is a temple. Treat it as such. This is healing. This is change. This is also about two paths. What path are you rolling forward on? It. I kept feeling this energy of, it could be regret, of there's this side of it, there's that side of it. Somewhere in the middle of this, there's a space that is needed of forgiveness so that you can move on and move forward. Something, to me, internally within you may be holding you back, but I also feel like, Taurus, there's an aha moment coming. I would like to say it's already been done, but I don't think that it is. The aha, if it's not there yet, Spirit saying full moon in Gemini, it's a coming. So, with that, we're jumping right into your reading with the cards. Body is a temple space. Spirit is saying, please be mindful of what it is that you are taking in. There's also, that was the other thing. They were coming in so hard, so fast. Somebody looking down upon you. So whether this is your spirits, your guides, or you looking down on something else or somebody else, be mindful of that. Or if this is your spirit guides, they are trying to direct you. So if you're getting intuitive nudges, if you're getting pummeled with information from the divine, pay attention. They're trying to course correct you. Spirit, karma is a thing. All right, let's get into it, Taurus. This is going to be an interesting read. I will also say there's a good chance my daughter may come flying in here, so if there's any disruptions from her, I apologize. Keep things about as realistic as they come. I don't edit, I don't do any of that, so unless it's too much. All right, destiny, 5, change, love. You could be in separation from somebody. There could be a distance between you and somebody. I will say this to you. This to me is very much past energy. Something did not work out in the past for a specific reason. A lot of energy around partnerships. It has been and probably will continue to be as we move through Sagittarius season. I could try to sit here and remember every single astrological thing that's happening, but we're not even going to make that attempt right now. Creation. This was a breakdown of you. And Taurus, I feel like you could go back months, many months, and take a look at the way things have played out around you, for you. Scorpionic energy here. So this is, thinking back to that retribution card in this specific deck, this is conviction. This is standing in conviction. This is standing in an understanding that you have had strength to persevere the challenges that have come forward, and this is all coming from Spirit right now, that have brought you to this space of enlightenment. It is the light of the soul that is protruding at this moment. There are certain aspects where you are stopping, you are thinking, you are questioning as to why certain things have happened the way that they have. It was meant to move you because you were not moving yourself. This protection, this is This could be you having dreams, astral projection. This is you needing to get out. It's you to explore the world. It's to understand how everything is connected at the end of the day. The eye of God could be that is looking down upon you right now. So again, karmic ties, karmic relationships, karmic everything tied to the way you love or need to be loved. A specific person in your world, again, I'm going to go back months. There's a separation in regards to the heart space. This is the waters have calmed down after a very long journey. Number 11 here as well. You may feel like this person has turned their back to you. I also think that both parties in this have very different ideas of what love is. Separate of that, there is still a sense of love and connection, but I also feel like both sides of a situation do feel regret, remorse, hurt, pain attached to that to this day. This could go back in Taurus. I'm going to go back over the Taurus and Scorpio North and South Node. I apologize for not looking to the camera because Spirit is coming in a mile a minute as I'm looking at these cards. This could go back during the Taurus and Scorpio North and South Node. Something could have started to play out during that time. This was meant to make both of you bear because you were both very much in a space of protection energy during that time. It is over. Holy Mother Mary and Joseph, it is over. I feel drained by just spitting every bit of that out. Holy hell. Taurus, Spirit said it's time to clean up and shape up. This is a new cycle. You could feel very, very alone at this time. But it's like, I see somebody, and it doesn't have to be masculine, but masculine energies, this could really be you more than the other side. Haircuts, cleanup, clean shaven, you know, putting on some new shoes, like revitalizing your appearance for this new you, for this new beginning. Something very specific about the shoulders, the chest. Taurus, I'm not gonna lie, like this comes in and it's like pressing yourself up, cleaning yourself up and going, but they're not here to see this. It makes me want to cry. Whew, good freaking Lord, Taurus. What have we tapped into? There are, check out the Delta and Theta, I think I'm saying that right, Theta waves. You could be listening to some type of frequency and or hertz. Music is going to be very important because it's going to send out a particular frequency. Be careful of what it is that you're listening to. Is it good vibrational, or is it bring myself down a few notches? So be mindful of what you're listening to right now, what you're taking in, because it's going to make an impact on your energy overall. Okay, so wow, just freaking wow. I will also say to you, Taurus, this is I'm gonna call this a 50-50 split to this energy. There is some Tauruses, there are some cross watchers here. It's a vindictive, spiteful kind of energy, feeling scorned. Talked about that Scorpio card, even though I didn't see it. That's the energy. That Scorpio card in this deck is retribution. Somebody could be looking to gain retribution. Or please remember, with this destiny, karma is attached to that. I don't give two shits if you're starting a new cycle or not. Do you want the same old shit to replay? Also, for some of you, this could be things from the past playing out. Are you gaining or getting karmic retribution from your actions and or behaviors? So All right, let's pull some cards here. Powerful, powerful messages, Taurus, from Spirit today for you guys. They have been coming through like wildfire. Throat chakra, I told you, your body was the temple space. There is the temple path. Fifth chakra, throat energy right there. You know, it's crazy to me because I don't feel like you guys are saying anything. The throat chakra to me feels blocked. It can feel stifled. It can feel locked down. You may feel like you need to say something, but you have no idea what to say. It's like you can't. It's like gross analogy here, right? Like cat trying to hack up a hairball and it just never comes up. It's like that. It's there. There's a lump in your throat. It's there. But I think that this is about a realization to the things that should have been said or could have been said or done in the past that were not done. And it's still there. It's still there. It's like you could be swallowing your words. You could be swallowing your pride. Hard lump to the throat, right? Like maybe being met with some humble pie around a particular situation that is, it's a hard pill to swallow, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. A hard pill to swallow. What is it to be humble? What is it to live in humility? Spirit is saying. Again, this doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody you're dealing with. Somebody could be seeing you rise up. You could be watching somebody else rise up. And there is this seething, brooding anger to watch someone's success happen, or your success, Taurus. You know, somebody could feel some kind of way about you in that way, or vice versa. All right, Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Walking away. The cycle had to come to a completion. Something had to close. But I think part of this was soul contract. Somebody is looking back to the past still. Even though they're moving on and moving forward, they're still looking back to the past. I'm hearing I got goosebumps across me. To be able to close this, you know, I think this cycle itself is closed, right? You guys, we all go through these cycles, these karmic cycles, and they energetically close out. But our human response is to go, maybe I don't feel I got the conclusion or the closure that I feel I was supposed to have. So we've got the right to step back into that. We've got that free will to step back into that kind of energy. And I do think that whatever this is, you're pausing on this. You're taking a second to try to decide if it's necessary for you. We'll dive in, we'll clarify, we'll see what comes out here as to whether or not what you're going to do. But I do think that there is an understanding that this particular situation was meant to balance something out. It was meant to come in and create a space of justice for you. Okay? So, what else for Taurus? The heart chakra, Taurus, there you are. You guys are linked to the heart chakra, you and Libra. And I said this was about this love, right? This energy. Kids, so help me Jesus. They come in like wrecking balls. This is about heart space energy. Again, there's the pause. I just said to you, it's like, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to go back into, I won't call it a cycle, but does my free will take me back into this place to address something that I feel may not have had closure? There's the hesitancy. To or not to. She's got the key, right? She's got the ability to make that move, but it's kind of like this fear of walking back into a shitstorm of some type. Because healing is occurring. Taurus, I just said about your guides could be talking to you. There's the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, healer of the ages. Again, contract energy, man holding a coin. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and door to spirit, which has changed. I think this has changed your perception. If you were not a spiritual person in the past, this particular energy of what you've dealt with, what is coming to a close, or has closed really, has sent you more into a spiritual path, because it's like, and it's an awakening. Learning to trust what it is that you know to be a truth. 14, 41, those numbers could be significant for you at this time as well. 27, 29. Okay, I wanted to see something. All right, let's clarify. I will tell you the kids are outside screaming and carrying on, acting like fools, so prepare yourself. They're all on holiday vacation already, so it's chaos. All right. For Taurus, walking away, Spirit, what is this walking away? Enlightenment. You know, I'm going to use this word. Everybody's got a different faith. Everybody's got a different religion. I do not knock or believe in anyone specifically. I'm an omnist. I believe that everything has truth to it, right? So, but what I'm hearing from Spirit is that it's like Christ-like. Like, you think about when, in biblical terms, Christ was hung on the cross. He was sacrificed. Something sacrificial happened here. What that is, it's going to be different for all of you. And as I say that, I look over to this card that's on the bottom. You know, in the depictions that we most often see, posters, churches, you can see the resemblance of Christ-like figure. And I seen that coming from this walking away. Some of you could be tapping into religion. Some of you could be tapping into your spirituality. I feel like for some of you, there's been a come to Jesus moment that has brought you to your knees in the past. That it was like if you wouldn't wake up to something, something was going to wake you up. Loss, turmoil, regret, sadness, sorrow. These are the times. This change is happening whether you like it or not. It is time to go on and go forward. This was not in vain. Best way I can spit that one into English from what they gave me. Your pain and suffering wasn't in vain. What's on the bottom? The Tower. Taurus, some of you could be getting, you know, that Page of Swords as a messenger. Some truth around a situation of lies, deceit, deception, unexpected. It may cause you some confusion related to people that you're dealing with or have dealt with. This aha, this epiphany moment. And I think I just said this to you guys. I don't feel like this has happened yet. It's coming and it's going to close out a cycle. If this cycle has not already closed, this is like the final nail. It's the final act of a situation that's coming in. This is to completely obliterate any last preconceived, derived perceptions of anything that's ever been false in your reality. Other people have already gone through it. Now it's your turn. Spirit is coming in hard for you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Sun. It's illumination. It is healing. I'm hearing from Spirit. It is change. It is peace. It is release. Seven of Pentacles. You are working towards this right now. You've taken some of the initial first steps, but I feel like Taurus, for some of you, you guys are fighting this change. Again, internal conflict, which I see a lot for you guys. It's the heart and the head trying to get on the same page. I think that this Scorpio new moon could have really done it for you, Taurus. Right there you are. King of Pentacles. You cannot... I've seen this for Taurus so many times, and even some other signs too. You can't skip the steps. This Knight of Wands, impulsive, like kind of wanting to run from a situation or back to a situation. There's a need for balance that needs to occur here. I feel like you may feel that some of your finances as well have been knocked off course, and in order for something to change, there is the need to switch it up and walk away. I think you might be questioning whether or not you are making a good decision. You are. If you're standing in integrity and in your truth and you're doing things for the right reason, you are making a good decision. but something is still leaving you high. Something in the past has still left you high and dry. Whether that's emotionally in your pentacles, you're going to have to put the work in. And I think what's interesting about this deer, his nose reminds me more of like a mole, right? Moles are diggers. They're known to be a little sneaky, right? They're quick. Then you've got that page, or the Knight of Wands there, quick, impulsive energy and action. Be softer in your approach is what Spirit is giving me. Be softer in your approach of whatever that approach might be for you. What is this contract about? The Ten of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you're stuck in a time that was happy. That's what I'm going to call it. A time of happiness. Ten of Cups. Four of Pentacles comes out. Kind of in between. I'm going to look at that both ways. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. Taurus, I do believe that at one point in time there was something that brought you the ultimate wish fulfillment, right? This was, everything worked. It meshed. It lit up. All the dots were connected. Everything just came together. It was interwoven. It was beautiful for you at some point. But then, you know, this Four of Pentacles is typically hanging on, but the need to let go is what I'm hearing. The need to hold on and the need to let go. And this could be a little bit of that struggle. In Three of Cups, it's typically, you know, celebratory things like that. I forget what sign I said this for. Be careful with the drinking too. If you're drinking, be careful. This could have been third party kind of related stuff as well. Four Cups. It's like creeping around kind of energy. Creeping around. Looking at multiple options though too, for some reason. But this contract surrounding this was the need to, it's teaching you how to hold on and let go and when to do that. It's teaching you how to pay attention to your emotional investments into other things, like, I say other things, but into your situations. Okay? Because it's like, there's something about it that leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Something about it left you feeling unfulfilled in this contract. And that could be why you may feel like there was no complete closure to something, or no real conclusion to something. Rest and rejuvenation. Three of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. The Eight of Swords comes out sideways. If this was in relation to friendship, somebody could have started to get very demanding and very controlling about a situation. And it was for the sake of causing turmoil. Sucks, but it's the truth. It was to cause turmoil, mental infliction, but it was also, on a spiritual note, meant to make you see both sides of the coin. How it felt when you were in it, how you felt when you were outside of it. The working construct between you and this person or these people became toxic and negative. I feel like somebody was trying to create doubt and illusion. Somebody was trying to ascertain a position. They could have played on your emotions as a result of this. Sometimes not even knowing what to think. It was like a suspension, being suspended into something. As I say that, there's that damn Knight of Wands again. They could come in quickly. They could have left quickly. Spirit is also saying impulse control of the people that you involve yourself with. You know, it's to slow down and really examine, to discern why we let people in so quickly. Like what it is that we're trying to fill. What is it that we're trying to accomplish or accommodate somehow within ourselves. So what is this heart chakra? The moon could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer or Pisces, I'm sorry. Five of Wands, but we'll go with Scorpio too because I threw it out there. Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, when it comes to this moon, the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups. When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to that heart space, I feel like forever that's been a challenge for you all. Your subconscious is like fully aware of what equal love is what they're saying. The 3D version of Taurus denies the right to that. Okay, I hope that's making sense for you. Love is not supposed to be a battle as to who takes first precedent. You could be dealing with another Taurus, a Capricorn or a Virgo, not necessarily. But I think that you see somebody else in that energy, or you did see somebody else in that energy. Between love and money, there was conflict. A lot of energy when it comes to the heart was being hidden. It's just like everybody was out for themselves, or at least that's how it felt. Everybody is out for their own. And that too, when it comes to the heart space, if we're not stepping up in full growth and full capacity of what that is, fights are going to happen, arguments are going to happen. It doesn't matter if it's relationship or not. This was meant to show you about what it is that means the most to you, what it is that opens you up in a fair and balanced way. Spirit just said it is the ties that bind. Nobody stands out above anybody else. I just said, I seen something today. There's that Queen of Pentacles again, Two of Wands. I seen something earlier today, and it said something about competing or something like that. And I was like, you know, we're not here to compete with anybody else. The only person we should be competing with is ourselves. And that is just to be a better version of ourselves today than we were yesterday. A better version of ourselves in 2 hours than we are right now. And that's kind of what this feels like, is if like there was always a competition in some way, or some Spirit is using the word source, and some source. So whether this was like a tangible thing or something like that, whatever was driving or fueling something, it was egotistical, forceful, get it on my own terms, my own way. I hope this is making sense for you guys. Spirit just like, don't get lost in the message. Pay attention to how it sticks to certain aspects of your life. So this wish fulfillment, Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I just want to say that Two of Wands becomes a singular energy. So where there was indecision, competition, fighting in a particular situation, probably when it come to love, the love was the thing that was left out. It was hidden. That moon, it was hidden. Six of Cups, it's like even if you had the best of intentions under the surface, this wasn't going to be. It couldn't. It was too bare. It was too dry. It wasn't being nurtured. It wasn't being loved the way that it needed to be loved. Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like Taurus, there's, you know, she's got the key, needing to move forward, needing to carry on. Do I reopen that door? You have to drop any defenses that you have. And it's like, you could feel that you need to protect. You could feel vulnerable. You could feel open. That if you take this plunge forward somehow, that whether you feel like you're going to get burned again, whatever this is. I feel like there's multiple storylines in this, but they're all kind of meshing together. Stop listening to third-party advice. You need to start listening to yourself, because you've got this 7th chakra. That's the crown energy. Divine guidance is guiding you. God-like, come to Jesus moments have happened to guide you. And you're sitting in this 2 of Wands. What's on the other side of that 2 of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. The potential blessings of new beginnings. So you keep yourself stuck from moving on and moving forward. And I talked earlier about those free will choices. You can, go back into a cycle. You have that free will, right? Like you can restart a cycle that has closed itself out, if that's what you choose to do. But most often that's not what you want to do. I think there was a cycle that ate you up. There's a part of it that still eats you up. The need for forgiveness of the same thing. There's still a very Taurus. I've seen you guys trying to heal. Some of you I think have, but there's been a lot of trying to heal a situation of the past for a long time. But I think it's all coming down to understanding where you've held your belt, or where you've held yourself back in regards to love. All right, let me just check the time. 31:31. Jeez. All right, 7th chakra, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The World card. There's that completion. The Tower. I'm going back to what I said quite some time ago with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the World, and the Tower. This is the shock of anew. This is the awareness as to what it is you should have and could have done differently, whether this is you or the Cross Watcher. Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords. Becoming very clear, from a feminine energy perspective, feminines should be, and most often are, regardless of the suit, a nurturer in some capacity, right? They give life in some form or another. They are fertile, or should be. There could be a separation, or had been a separation between a mother and a daughter. Random. There could be a separation between you, Taurus, in general, with a child that has created some burdens. You may feel like there's roadblocks when it comes to parenting as well. I'm seeing this feminine, childlike energy here twice now. This is also a reflection of like your inner child moving forward. It's like you're skipping. You may be thinking back to when you were simple and innocent, and now looking at how much life has hardened you from the innocent child. And like I said about skipping steps, that 10 of Wands between that Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords is like a lapse of time to me. It is all of those years from that point to this point have been so goddamn hard. It's a very sharp mental awareness that can make you feel cold and detached. Don't allow yourself to become cold and detached. I'm going to repeat to you, and I've got the chills again. Some kind of information is coming into you that you could feel like you are lacking, didn't give, didn't receive what was fair, balanced, and right. The World card and the Tower. This is a massive ending. Potentially an unexpected ending. A massive completion. About the love. What the love meant. What the love should have been. You can no longer, moving into this next cycle, move without love. You cannot move in anything that you do without love and compassion. Every situation you find yourself in, Ask yourself, is this coming from a loving place? This next cycle is about you being open to give and to receive. Karmic cycles are closing. There's that world card and that tower. One more big to do. Spirit said, call it a trial, call it a test, call it a tribulation, but it is the final. It is the finale of this cycle for you. And then it's like you can move on. But it is Spirit's way of bringing you to a complete understanding of something. You cannot move forward in just pentacle. You have to move forward in love. Oh, Taurus. Oh my God. Like, I don't think I've ever spit a message out like that in my existence of doing this. How about some advice? I don't even know what to say to this reading. It was massive. It was deep. All right, Taurus. Advice for Taurus mid-November. Advice. Roots of abundance. You get to start over new, Taurus. 2-2 could be very important to you. 11-11 could be very important to you. Great big love. Abundance is love. You know, we think of abundance, we think of money, prosperity, things, the tangible. Taurus, this power of purpose. It's not about that anymore. It can't be about that anymore. This great big love, like, I feel like a lot of the things that you're going to come into, people don't care who you are, what title you have, what you own, where you've been, what you've done. Like, at the core of you, where are your emotions? Because if you're detached, they're not going to integrate with you. And if you're coming from a loving space, that's going to nourish everything you need to move forward. Advice for Taurus. Spirit just said the tangible things no longer exist for you. So you could have come to a place, Taurus, where you lost everything. Like, everything that during this cycle, anything that had true meaning to it outside of the material, like, you could have had everything, you could have lost everything. Look at this hair, oh my God. You could have lost absolutely everything but your material stuff during that point. Maybe you lost your spouse. Maybe you lost your kids. Maybe you lost parents. Maybe you lost, I don't know, anything that would have heartfelt connection to it. A place that you used to go to. You know, things, maybe, you know, somebody that passed away years before left behind, you know, something for you, and you've had that and that got lost. Like, anything that had heartfelt connection got lost during that cycle. And now you don't get to do that anymore. None of that stuff matters. The tangible does not fucking matter. Birds of a feather and a tall tale came out sideways. Careful who you tell your secrets to, Taurus. Careful who you associate yourself with, Taurus. And if you've backed yourself into a corner with lies, this revelation, this tribulation, this final call could be about that. The truth is always heard. Number 78 could be very important to you as well. Feeling the world a grand symphony. This is a whole new fresh restart with the storyteller on the bottom. A whole new fresh restart for you. Grand symphony. I talked about music, I think, earlier, didn't I? There it is. Pay attention to what you're vibrating with and vibrating on. Feel the world around you. Don't look at it and go, ooh, what's bright, shiny, new, and fun. Feel it on a personal level. Feel it in your soul. The tangible no longer exists. Not where you're heading. It can't. It's not about the 3D. This is a process of ascension. So, you know what you need to do to move forward. Taurus, I might need a drink after that, not gonna lie. You might need a drink after this. I don't know. All right, Taurus, if you found this video resonated for you, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you again for all of those of you who have donated and booked readings with me. I do have a few slots open. You can check out the description box below, the About section of the page. Visit me at holisticallyzenwv.com for a full list of products and services. I'm sending you guys love. Gemini, full moon, closure, start anew. You got this. Sending you guys tons of love. Take care. See you soon. Bye.